Good morning. Yes, the Green Party and the Socialists, they agreed to let the Afghanis stay. I'll tell you briefly what it's about again. Many Afghanis came here some years ago and they were rejected. They didn't get their asylum approved. Right? Many of them lied about their age and they have been staying here illegally ever since. And they started to protest. We don't want to go back to Afghanistan. And the Green Party, they have been pushing for this deal with the socialists. And they got their way. So now there is an exception for these Afghanis. Okay, so they will stay, most of them. There is some sort of compromise. And I don't think we will forget this. This is my message to you guys, socialists, Green Party. I'm not forgetting this. We are not forgetting this. We are documenting what you're doing. And now this will go through the parliament, right? And I'm sure it's going to go through because the communists approve. The Green Party, of course, and the socialists. But then also the Center Party, they will be in favor. And also the Liberals. The only two parties who are against it are the old Conservative Party, called the Moderates, and of course the Sweden Democrats. So it's going to go through. And we're not forgetting, no, and I'm not forgetting that the Conservative Party, the moderates, once, back in the days, opened the Swedish borders together with the Green Party. Again, the Green Party, okay? So I know people tend to forget that the moderates, the conservatives, did this. Yeah, because now they are much tougher. You see, but let's remember what they did. Yeah. And here's the story. This story should have the Green Party written all over it. And the other ones as well. Yeah. Especially the Green Party. It should be part of their CV, I think. Yeah. It's a gang rape. And I want to tell you about it, mainly because mainstream media isn't touching it. I don't understand. Well, I do understand. It's not politically correct to talk about this story. It's in court right now, so it's well documented. So this is a testimony from the girl who's raped, gang raped. It happens in Fittja, quite close to where I live. It used to be a pretty okay area. I used to do work there in the 80s. But nowadays I will not go there ever, right? It's a mess, it's awful. It's a no-go zone. Yeah, so this happened in Fittja, in a stairwell, right? So this is the story from this woman. She says there were 19 to 20 guys waiting for her. They discussed who would fuck me first. 5 to 6 guys pick me up, carry me through the stairwell. The others follow. Then I'm kicked in the head. Then they smashed my head into the floor and I became unconscious. When I woke up, I was fucked by 3 guys at the same time. And then they took turns. They pulled me up to the 2nd floor in the stairwell. Many were standing with their pants down, waiting for their turn. They stripped me totally naked. The clothes were lying all over the stairwell. They kicked me. They are thin, tall, immigrants of different nationalities. They are in their 20s. I was lying on the floor, I was picked up, the others were laughing, they found it funny. A man came out into the stairwell to throw garbage. He did nothing to help me. He greeted the guys and went back inside to his apartment. I was then naked on the floor. There was one guy who was using a knife. They didn't cut her, but he was using it to threaten her, right? There was one guy, he was a bit older, about 25, 27 years old. She tried to get away, and then this guy got mad and hit me in the, with a fist in the face, so she started to bleed. So let's remember this, what they did to this girl and to this country, but don't forget it. Okay, that's the story. Right, bye. So, I also want to tell you about this gang rape here in Stockholm, in the Stockholm suburb of Fittja. Yes, I talked about this gang rape earlier, where 20 guys were active. Yeah, you remember, maybe. So, 5 of them were prosecuted, and they are now all free to go. Yeah, because of lack of evidence. It was a very, very poor police investigation. One thing, for instance, this whole incident was filmed, yes, and this was also confessed by some of the guys who were there. Now, some of the guys were just looking, you see. Apparently there were 10 of them fucking the woman, having sex with her, and about 10 guys were just looking. Right? And to free themselves, they claimed that there was a film. And the woman herself also said that there was filming going on. And now the police didn't find the film. Right. They never found it. And there was another thing. It took the police a year before they did a technical investigation of the crime scene. It was a stairwell in Fittja. It took them 1 year. And I also heard that they first investigated the wrong stairwell. You see? Yeah, I mean. So, anyway, the prosecutor would appeal to a high court. See what happens with this disaster, catastrophe, that's what it is. And yes, and I'm thinking, well, now we have this gang raping going on in Malmö, right? The feminists are starting to take action, right? And then we have the police making a mess out of the investigation here in Fittja. So how do you think the Swedish citizens react to this? That's the million-dollar question. And how do you think people will vote in the next election? That's another million-dollar question. All right, that's the story. Bye.
그다음에 또 하나는 외국인들이 오게 되면 또 강간 어쩌고저쩌고 이렇게 얘기하는데 내국인의 경우에는 강간이 전체 중대 범죄 중에 24%를 차지해요. 외국인은 0.5%거든요. 강간이 그럼 걱정이 된다고 한다면 내국인 남성들 추방을 해야 돼요. 이런 문제라는 거죠. 네. 그 말씀을 하셨는데 난민 중에서 몇 사람이나 그러겠어요. 그리고 예컨대 질문 자체를 왜 그렇게 던지는지 모르겠거든요. 난민이 먼저냐 대한민국 국민이 먼저냐. 예컨대 제주도 난민이 먼저 왔는데 나는 거기다 그렇게 질문 안 하거든요. 내가 먼저냐 저 사람들 먼저냐. 이 질문의 의미가 뭐예요?
아니요. 저는 그 질문을
그다음에 그 사람들이 오게 되면 와가지고 대한민국 우리가 위험해진다? 일단 사람이 오게 되면 범죄도 따라오는 거예요. 범죄 가능성도.
최근의 분위기를 보면은 헝가리 같은 경우에도
헝가리는 완전 극우예요. 극우.
예.
거기는 완전
이탈리아도
그냥
마찬가지고요.
재판 나치당이라고 생각하시면 되는 거고요.
예.
그럼 우리 모범이 될 수는 없는 것 같고.
방송에서도.
근데 뭐 단일 민족이라는 게 신화했잖아요. 무슨 얼어주고 단일 민족.
우리 단일 민족 아니에요.
또 하나는 뭐냐면 단일 민족이 호남 민족보다 좋을 이유도 없어요. 오히려 문화는 호남을 통해서 발달하는 거거든요.
하이브리드가 원래 좀
이런 미신들에 지금 많이 사로잡혀 있는 게 옛날에 우리 국가주의하고 민족주의 교육의 그 결과이거든요. 아직도 대중들은 여기 노출돼 있어요.
맞아요.
그대로.
결국은 한국 사회에서 정착을 제대로 못하고 주변부를 떠돌다가 범죄자로 전락할 수 있다. 범죄의 길로 빠져들 수도 있지 않느냐. 저 프랑스, 뭐 유럽 봐라. 유럽이 지금 그런 문제로 고민하고 있지 않느냐. 이런 얘기들 많이 하세요.
범죄자다. 그러니까. 글쎄요, 모르죠. 뭐 우리 사회에도 범죄자는 있잖아요.
아, 그렇죠.
네. 그러니까 난민이기 때문에 범죄를 저지른다. 라는 것도 굉장히 그 과장된 어떤 편견이지만 사실은 굉장히 불행하게도 누구나 또 범죄자가 될 수 있는 가능성은 또 있는 게 또 우리 사회의 문제인 거거든요. 근데 이제 그걸 또 이제 난민과 우리 사회의 문제 그 부분에 대해서만큼은 또 분리하시려고 하더라고요.
예.
그러니까 그 부분은 굉장히 조금 왜냐 2007년인가요? 버클리 공대 조승희라는
총기
난사를 해가지고 근데 그때 당시에 미국 사회에서는 야 한국 사람들은 다 총기 난사범이 될 수 있는 확률이 높아. 그러니까 쟤네 한국 애들 조심해 이랬을까요? 그러지 않았거든요. 쟤는 그냥 미국에 사는 한국계 그냥 미국인인 거야.
한국계 미국인인데 저 사람이 좀 특이한 돌연변이고 저 사람이 문제 있었던 개인이야.
그건 개인의 문제인 거지. 난민이기 때문에 범죄를 더 저질릴 수 있는 확률이 높다라는 건 조금 이게 받아들이기 힘든 논리인 것 같아요.
그럼
이 난민 문제는 한 개인이나 한 국가가 책임질 수 없기 때문에 전 세계적으로 같이 책임을 동반해야 되는 문제이기 때문에 사회적 관심을 얘기하는 거지
그렇죠.
여러분에게 책임을 지라고 말씀드리는 건 아니거든요. 한 국가, 대한민국이란 국가가 국제사회의 일원으로서 그 문제를 같이 공감하고 같이 가져가야 된다라는 말씀을 드리는 거지 여러분들의 어떤 삶의 질과 풍요를 뺏고자 이 말씀드리는 게 아니거든요.